Look, I don't know why, but like whenever I record, I just accidentally close it. Like I I don't know if it's that bad. Like I don't know if the stop button is that close to the exit button, but let's just do this. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sari hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sari rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sari suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. R R R R R R R. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. R R R R R R R. Sari gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off of her. Sari suddenly leans down and takes a big bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? R R R R R R R. Is not Yuri? Not Yuri? Wait, is not Yuri Kanon? Cause look. Oh my god, look. Cute couple moments. Look at Yuri in the back. She's just looking at them. Mouthful, Sari torts the way to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a I wouldn't be surprised. She's more admirable than all of us combined. Now that is true. That is facts. That is facts from Yuri. R. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly this door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worrying or anything. Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was studying hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have at least heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard that since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Also, guys, I don't have DDLC Plus, so I won't get the ending song Your Reality. So let's go. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rizzler. Monica smiles sweetly. Yeah, sure, she does smile sweetly, like a shark. I say, I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hee hee. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Rizzler? Yep, let's go. Sarah and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sarah hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking kids to the mall or something. Sarah finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sarah, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Rizzler, you're not thinking about the right way at all. It's not just reading about poems. It's about performing them. Like you say lines of the poems, like between my feet, the last remaining. Like that. Sorry. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's possible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sari spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Rizzler, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I've spent Sarah like this. But then she hasn't changed one bit. There's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room and more. So going adventuring with Sarah brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sarah heads to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sarah pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sarah starts putting various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. No, don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped mine by accident. Kip! Sarah bends down and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She vaults to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sarah clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sarah is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sarah. But it hurts. Just do it for a sec. Sarah slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge wrench mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna well up. I should find you some ice, Rizzler. Where would I find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even when sick from the pain, Sarah makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sarah on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since they're using it as an eye pack rather than to drink. But I know Sarah likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. I don't like how there's no music. It just gives me a bad vibe. In just one moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sarah. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other one to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sorry, here. And sorry, the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sari opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sari, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sari places the bottle against the hump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like he cleaned up most of the clan, so that's good. Hey, Rizzler. It kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes I tried to do things I couldn't. I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if somebody found out. Even if it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? To think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If it wasn't rushing the closet, you would probably have hit your head. Rizzler, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. After all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Rizzler, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think I'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where I'll reach up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Yeah, sure you're happy. Sure, sure. Sure. We remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, and I see her deep doll like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. And I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I had it under my bangs. Sari hops to her feet. Up! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, trying to hide the bumps, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good thing I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sorry, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing foreheads and I smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Rizzler. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poems to first? Obviously Monica. Hi again, Rizzler. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think. Sorry, like the. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. It's kind of like getting it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. But Yura and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like under pressure or anything, am I? I know it's nothing like that. I love Monica, so I will always pick her, okay? I will always pick her, okay? She's always my first choice. Always my first choice. Yeah. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Anyway, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sighing, kazan. Sighing? Kazan. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a violin on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing when how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the one, it's really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over notes. Noise. I meant noise. Okay, that was R. Let's go. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about trying poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Rizzler, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So our poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit about the kind of poem everyone likes. If anyone likes, that means I can at least do a little better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself with a newfound demonstration. Rizzler, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. R. Okay, so I'm gonna pick words Monica likes. So I'm gonna impress Monica. So Monica is basically my crush. And yeah, she is my crush. Hee. Sari beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sari and I have spent this much time together. I'm saving this for literally no reason. Also, look, it's literally all Sayori. You know what it's giving? It's giving just Sayori. Can you tell that I love Sayori? Because I love Sayori. It's saying just Sayori. Just Sayori. Just Sayori. Just Sayori. Just Sayori. Nice. Sari. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's probably the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Rizzler, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too. That's R. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sari still hasn't caught up onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Yeah, sure, the future. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Totally. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Bro, let me cook. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Rizzler. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. R. I'm just still not used to being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sari nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. R R R R R R R. Yuri suddenly giggled. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Rizzo to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling the shoes a little sudden like that, your suffering is fair enough repetition. I didn't mean that. I got so absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something that now I have to accept the restitution. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? R R R R R R R. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, guys, give me more credit than that, Sayori. R R R R R R R R. Oh, yep. Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was a cookie? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Actually, that one almost worked. R R R R R R R. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. R R R R R R R R. Okay, so I'm back at Doki. So yeah, let's go. Nice. Whoop. Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. R R R R R R. So it's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sarah, it's written all over you. Eh? Sarah glances around herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sarah's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Marriage is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's this two-faced stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe up the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Okay, so this is a bit of a longer video so I'm gonna promise you. What was that? Okay, back to what I was saying. So this is gonna be a bit of a longer video because I'm gonna play until Act 2, okay? So that's gonna be a little crazy. It's gonna be a little crazy. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is the most full screen cap you can get of Sayori. You can see her entire body. This is the only time you can see her entire body, her shoes and everything. You can see her entire body, but only this bit. Skip. If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And he'd take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little bit earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. R. I guess we really are better. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay! Rizzler, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound inhustic. Okay. I can't pronounce that. Sorry. But Sayori still torts away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically. Okay, pull out their poems. Sarah's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spattered notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We've already done this. Not gonna lie, I low-key potentially a little bit feel like skipping. Would you be mad at me if I skipped, or like we already done this though? Let's do this part for like no reason. I just wanna Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. And then nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defended only because she can't handle the pressure. End up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent. Nice, okay. Nice. What a. Nice. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Whistler. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some seeds.